If you're like most designers, you're probably also using Photoshop, and I want to show you how to use Photoshop effectively with Adobe XD. In fact, what I do here with this background is I'd actually save it to my Creative Cloud library. So this is a library I made earlier. It's called the project name Photographia, and I can select all these layers, and then I just drop it right in here. Okay, and that makes layer 1, but I'm going to call it background. Just like that. Now I can go into Adobe XD. Here it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this artboard right here, and I'm going to duplicate it, Command D or Control D if you're on a PC, and I'm going to place it as a background right there. So opening CC libraries, locating that specific CC library based on the project name. I can see that asset. I can drop it right in here just like that. Position it accordingly. And I can see that there's that link icon. It is linked back. I am going to send to back. But the nice thing is I can update this back in Photoshop. Here I am back in Photoshop. And what I want to do is double click on this asset. So I have this background open and I'm just going to turn on this layer right here. Okay. And I can save this file. We'll see it update right here. And then if I go back into XD, not only does it update in my library, it will also update wherever I use this. Sure enough, looks pretty good to me. I'll just remove that type. And now we have another design. Okay. So far, so good. I'm just going to save this file, but I'm going to go beyond Creative Cloud libraries because I'm going to open up Photoshop. And this could be your case where you have all these assets created in PSD format. So you can see right here, a number of artboards created in Photoshop. So I can do all my designing in Photoshop if I want to. And how do I get this in XD? Well, honestly, just save your file. I'm just going to save this to my desktop, just like that. It's called See Ya. And that's all I have to do. I'm not doing anything special. Okay, this is pretty typical. I'll just click OK there. But now what I need to do is go to File. I don't have to worry about import or any conversion. All I need to do is go to File, Open. It's going to create an XD file based on, you guessed it, right over here on my desktop, based on this PSD. So let's take a look at what comes in. It will create this new XD file. It will load in all of the layers. And like this note says, the design's ready to edit, but not all effects will come through. You can always get feedback there, but essentially everything does come in the way I want. So if I want to change some text, I could do that. You could see that comes in editable. And not only that, if I take a look at this right here, we can see even this object blur came in, which is awfully nice. So XD will bring in what it can and it will rasterize the other things, but it's nice that I could take advantage of these PSDs that I have created and use them in Adobe XD.